Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Hentges with Beyond the Chart, and in this Asia update video, we're going to check back in on the Shanghai Composite, the Hang Seng Index, India's Nifty 50, and then this week we revisit Alibaba and JD.com, so stay tuned. All right, we're going to start off here with the Shanghai Composite, and here was last Friday when the last time I did the video, so we're up just a little bit. We had the pop on Monday, and then we just pulled back the rest of the week, and for Friday today, it was down 8 points. This pattern that I believe is a consolidation, a lot of overlapping waves here, this B wave continues to play out. I am still looking for this to break down and hasn't broken down yet. That is the pattern that we're looking at. Let's take a quick look at the weekly chart. And here you can see from a weekly view, just a little doji type of candle that we got here, and just ever so slightly up 13 points for the week. So that's the picture now. It hasn't broken down yet, but that's what I'm anticipating. All right, let's take a look at the Hang Seng Index. The Hang Seng does look like it's starting to break down. We had this little breakdown of this consolidation area here with this move on the 13th of October. We then got a pullback, but the moving averages across the short term anyway, the 10-day exponential crossing below the 21-day simple. And now it's breaking down even further, and I think we've got a potential topping pattern here, breaking this neckline and closing below that, down 177 points for the day. Let's take a look at the weekly chart, and you can see this a little bit better. Now this is the 10-week moving average now, so we're closing below the 10-week moving average for the first time since back here on June 24th. So we've got the potential to come back down like I've been expecting it. This is pulled back further than I thought, but it still looks to me like a second intermediate wave pullback, and so now we should be starting the next wave down. The next one we're going to take a look at is India, the India Nifty 50. So India was up 22.7 points today, and let's see, where is last Friday? Right here. So we've been trending down just a little bit. I still think there's a high probability that the fourth intermediate wave completed right here on the 17th, and that this may be the first wave up of intermediate wave 5. So we have 1 and 2. Now, I'll feel a lot better about that. I would have liked to have seen 1 break this trend line more substantially than it did. But it just barely did, and it didn't really break above that trend line. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can see how this is doing that. And so now what I'd like to see is for this thing, and what I'm anticipating is that this will move up, break this trend line, go above this high here at 8736.95, get above that high, and then the moving averages will cross, and we'll get this fifth and final move up on the Indian Nifty 50. All right, so let's take a look at the weekly, and here's how the weekly looks. And you can see this consolidation that we've been in here now for several weeks. For the week, we're down 55 points, closing below the 10, but we've been oscillating below, above, back below. So it's all a part of that consolidation. Now we need to see a break above that trend line I just talked about. All right, let's take a look at Alibaba. We're revisiting that. Alibaba, here's the daily chart on Alibaba. And we were down 40 cents yesterday. So today is Friday, October 28th. So this is the trading through the close of Thursday, the 27th. Now, I'm looking for Alibaba to come back down. I think we've got, we're in a 5-wave sequence is what it looks like to me. So right now I'm looking for a 4th wave pullback and for this to continue back down. From a technical pattern perspective, this looks like a small head and shoulders pattern that's potentially developing here. And for this to break this neckline and come on down. If we were to break this neckline, then I think we're going to get a nice little move to the downside. We've got this big gap right here that's just begging to be closed, and the bottom of that gap is 87.74. So first of all, it's got to break this neckline here to get going in that direction. But the short-term trend has turned to the downside, so we'll see if we get some follow-through. I think their earnings comes out next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure. All right, that's Alibaba. JD.com continues to have these spike rallies and then breakdowns. And so the pattern has not gone to any higher highs, and it keeps doing the lower lows. And that pattern is consistent. I think we thought here that we're getting a potential breakout, of all of this corrective action, but then we didn't get any follow through on the move, and then it just pulled right back on down. And now the short-term trend, the moving averages have crossed here, and then a pretty good break yesterday of this trend line. And this is the trend up from the June lows here. That's the low of June 16th. So right now, it just looks like JD.com is getting ready to roll back over again. So that's the picture on JD.com. Okay, that's it for this week. If you found the video was helpful, please hit the like button and share the video with others. And if you're not watching this on my website, head on over to the website and check it out. I've got a lot of things over there for you. All right, everyone, have a great rest of the Friday, and we'll talk to you again this weekend.